going to attempt to call my dentist. The last time I was there, I told them to fix a tooth that was leaking. They confirmed it was leaking, and they refused to fix it. Instead, they fixed a different one, which I was totally unaware of. There's also funny business going on at that provider. Um, I've had symptoms of a self-contained infection, so I am calling to um, hopefully tell them what's going on, my symptoms, believing that I do have an infection, and they need to give me some antibiotics before they work on my teeth, per what they're supposed to do. So here we go.
If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. If you're calling for a prescription refill, please call your pharmacy directly. Press 1 to make an appointment. Press 2 for billing. All others, stay on the line. Scenic River Towers, this is Deb. May I help you?
Hi, may I speak to Dr. Marzella's nurse, please?
Uh, Dr. Marzella's is Brooke, and she's with patients right now.
She's with patients?
Yeah, well, both of them are. She was just. Are you talking the dentist?
Yes, yes.
Okay, he sees patients, and while he's seeing them, she works side by side with him.
Oh.
She's the assistant.
So basically, I'm one of his dental patients. I'm having, I do believe I have an infected tooth. I've already seen my medical provider, who did confirm that does need work. The last
Okay.
time I was seen by him, a different tooth was fixed, which I was totally unaware of, that it needed to be fixed. He confirmed that the tooth that I am calling about right now is leaking. I've had a funny taste in my mouth for weeks. I've been fevering. My side of my face is starting to swell, and I'm calling in. I'm pretty sure it's infected. So,
Well, did your primary care give you an antibiotic?
they did not. They asked if I had a dentist, so that's why I'm calling
Okay.
to the
He
dentist.
won't. It is not his policy to give an antibiotic over the phone. I could put a note in for you, um, and have them call you, but he typically asks that you go see your primary care for the antibiotic.
Right, I saw primary care and they um, asked me if I had a dentist. I do have an appointment with him coming up on the 13th, but I also know that if my tooth is as bad as I think it is, I should be on antibiotics even before he fixes it. So, um,
Right. In fact, odds are that he can't do anything on it if you're not, because Novocaine. There's many reasons why we need to clear up this infection. I'll put a note in to have them call you, but I would also call your primary care because you just saw him. He's seen the tooth. He knows there's a problem, and he can send an antibiotic to your pharmacy.
right,
Our dentist has to. We won't be able to give it to you until he sees the tooth on the 13th.
because he already saw the tooth the last time I was there. He confirmed that it is leaking. So
Leaking? What's it leaking?
he said it was leaking, or it was, excuse me, floating. That it's floating.
Okay.
Um,
Well, give me your name and birth date and phone number, and I'll have them call you. Okay?
okay, this is David Whitell.
Okay.
Which phone number is it? House phone? Hmm?
Your birth date?
123 1988.
Okay. And a phone number.
218 741 0232.
0232.
Yes.
Okay, David, I'll put a note in right now. I know they have patients I'm not certain that they'll get to you in the next half hour, but they'll call you as soon as they're done with their patients,
Okay.
okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Well, that went well, better than expected. So we'll go ahead and see if they call back. So wish me luck.
The 20th. Or no, not the 20th. What day did you go to the dentist?
I don't know.
123.88. David Whitehall? It was the other day. He had a 4:30 appointment to have a tooth fixed. It was on an emergency basis. I believe he was seen by you guys on the 21st. Yes. And the doctor already told him he needed another tooth fixed, and two teeth fixed, and they should have access to both of our records. There was actually an order put in for me to get a partial, and for more teeth to get fixed. And if 4/27/1977, and if it's possible, if we can get appointments on the same day. Yeah. And his name, if for him as soon as possible, because I mean the doctor said his was pretty bad. What time? Who's at 1:30? Okay. I'll just. It doesn't matter. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. It's greatly appreciated. You have a wonderful day as well. Bye. You're welcome.
I will be able to get both of you in is Thursday, July 6th. We can do the first one at 2 o'clock and the second one at 3 o'clock.
Okay, let me get to the spot in my calendar. Okay, one at 2 o'clock and one at 3 o'clock.
Yep. Just give me 1 second here, though. Do those work for you?
Yeah, but, what's my husband supposed to do with an infection in his mouth?
Oh, I was just told that you guys needed cleaning.
No?
So where's that infection located?
In the upper right, like we've been telling them.
Do you know who you were talking to previously?
Yeah.
And who is that?
Huh?
Dr. Shushariba?
Shushariba or something like that?
Okay, he's a dentist, so he wouldn't have been the one that you guys talked to if you called.
Yeah.
it the last tooth on the left on the upper right? Or the last tooth in the back on the upper right?
Somewhere up on the upper right.
It's somewhere on the upper right.
Okay, we gave him a referral to see an oral surgeon.
Yeah, I know, but he used to. I know what that dentist told me in my appointment, that he used to have fillings in those teeth.
It's bleeding.
And it's bleeding.
Alright, hold on. Well, after we're done with your routine appointment, we'll go ahead and get him over to the oral surgeon. How's that?
That's fine. And I have a broken tooth that broke since my last appointment on the 25th.
Okay. Well, right now, I just want to confirm that I have these cleanings scheduled for Thursday, July 6th, starting at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
So what are we supposed to do about my teeth then, besides the cleaning?
This is the first I've heard about a toothache. I'm not, so I can't get the schedule right now, but
We were just in there on the 25th, and I was told to make another appointment for more work.
okay. That's okay, but yelling at me is
I'm not yelling at you.
faster. You are raising your voice at me, so I'm not, like, I can only work as fast as the computer lets me.
So you're gonna take a look at that tooth while they're there? Or get it scheduled to take a look at the toothache, is that correct, Tara?
Yeah.
Okay.
Safe? Is it safe to wait that long?
We can get one of you in for a toothache on Tuesday, June 6th at 2:30.
June 6th?
While they're looking that up here, do you have a cancellation policy?
We do. It needs to be canceled
Yeah.
for, more than 24 hours in advance.
June 6th for my husband, please.
And that's the upper right.
Yep.
Okay, which tooth is it?
It's either the very back one or the one next to it.
Let them figure it out. I don't know.
Well,
The very back one we gave an oral surgeon.
no, you gave a referral for the oral surgeon for the wisdom tooth.
Right.
So Teresa, is it the wisdom tooth causing problems or is it a different tooth?
It's different.
It's a different tooth.
Okay, what does it feel like?
I can feel. Well, I've reported to you guys that I've had an awful taste in my mouth. My gums are swollen. I can feel something wrong up there with my tongue. I mean, it aches. I was flossing today and I poked at it with the end of the flosser and I jumped because it hurt so much.
Okay. When you have the sensitivity, is it like when you're biting down or when you bite or when you eat specific things? What makes it the most sensitive?
Well, it used to be just pretty much solely when I was eating, but now it's been constant.
Okay. Is it keeping you up at night?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Okay.
And I've been flossing, I've been brushing, I've been using mouthwash, all that stuff, so.
And I'm sorry, Tara, did you say June 6th for that other appointment?
Yeah, Tuesday, June 6th at 2:30. And then Teresa, which tooth is bothering you?
It's right next to where they did the work the last time. One of them broke. Next to the front teeth where they did the work last time.
Okay, you do have other fillings that need to be done on those teeth.
I know. That's why I said they told me I had to come back, and one of them broke since the 25th. The one next to right where they did the work.
We can get you in on Tuesday, June 13th.
Okay.
I have a 3:30 appointment.
Okay. All right.
And then my tooth, the bottom left is starting to click again. So I just, I don't want to say like this problem's coming from one specific tooth, and then it, you know what I mean. Like I'm just trying to give you guys the best information, is all from what I can tell. You're the,
I can barely hear you. Sorry, can you say that again?
I said the bottom left, my tooth is clicking again, and I just, I mean, you guys are the professionals, you know what I mean, for the teeth, and I'm just trying to give you the best information that I have as far as what's going on and with my teeth, and I mean, I'm gonna leave it up to you, the dentist, of where it's coming from, you know what I mean, but,
We just want equal care.
so I just wanted to let you know that.
What do you mean it's clicking?
There's a big filling in the bottom left, and I don't know if it's the filling or if it's because it's such a big filling that it's the tooth, but I can take my tongue and kind of rattle. I don't know if it's the filling or the tooth, and it feels like it's clicking.
Okay, do you know what tooth that is?
Bottom left.
Right, do you know which one?
Um,
The furthest one back or
Yep.
the one in front of that?
Furthest one back, I do believe.
The one that they worked on at the beginning of May?
Yeah, it must have been. I don't know the dates for that, so because I don't know if it takes you guys a while to put the claims through or whatever, but they said I didn't have any claims since 2020, so I don't
A
know.
lot of them
We're on the
dandy
phone.
things are coming out of the ground, roots and all. Oh,
On Tuesday, June 6th at 2:30. I have it in the notes that you're having pain on the upper right that's keeping you up at night, and then the filling on number 18, which is that tooth on the furthest back on the bottom left, is loose.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so I just want to confirm that, so we just talked about the June 6th appointment for David. We also have the June 13th appointment for Teresa at 3:30 p.m., correct?
Correct.
And then both are scheduled on July 6th for exam and cleaning, one at 2 p.m., one at 3 p.m., correct?
Correct.
Alright, Teresa, does that confirm with you?
Yes.
Alright. Well, now that we've got those appointments scheduled, anything else I can do or anything else Kara can do?
No. Are the rides scheduled for those?
No, when we get closer, we'll get the ride set up.
Okay.
Separately, Kara doesn't do anything with rides.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Alright, thank you and have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye.